How often do we calculate our recovery time? Dozens of times during a workout when we change our pace. Dozens of times during a week when we prepare for the next training session, and quite a few times between the competitions during the season. In the complex equation of efficient training, the X represents quick recovery. Can we make it faster? We need to discover the X. Welcome to the Xendurance Science Podcast.
Shutterstock Music.
Athletes are very good at using technology, apps, heart rate monitors, Garmin's, power meters, etc. to see what they're doing during the session. But for recovery, that's a little more difficult. There is an app called RestWise. RestWise looks at various components of how well you're sleeping, your heart rate through your sleep. Another way of measuring it is by looking at your resting heart rate first thing in the morning. And most athletes know their resting heart rate in the morning, what it should be. If it's high or low, often means you're either not recovered or you're potentially getting ill. Fatigue comes in different ways. There's your aerobic fatigue that happens over a long period of time and you're slowly being broken down and feeling tired. Then there's a more immediate fatigue, which is your anaerobic fatigue, which kicks in pretty quickly when you're working very hard. Often it's really hard for athletes when it comes to recovery to take a day off because people have their training plans and they like to stick to it.
Shutterstock Music.
It's important to listen to your body, and if you're feeling overly tired or you're not sleeping well, it's important to take another day of rest and then get back on it rather than rushing in and potentially becoming ill and losing more days. Post-session, refuel your carbohydrate stores and take on some protein to help rebuild muscle. Most athletes will look to a recovery drink for this, which you can take probably in the first 10 minutes post-session, and then within 2 hours it's good to eat some real food of good quality. If you're diligent with your recovery, your nutrition and your supplementation, ultimately it means you'll be able to recover quicker. That allows you to get back to training sooner, which allows you to train longer and harder, and that will ultimately improve performance.
Shutterstock Music.